Hi everyone, this is Brad from Board Game Geek. I'm here with Elaine Adams, author of Red Sun, or The Red Sun, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
And it's part of, it's going to be released after the convention.
That's right, it's coming out next week.
Okay, and so you can get it here, I guess, if you are here. But what we want to talk about is really, there's a kind of a mobile game that's tied with it. Can you tell us a little bit about Battlecasters?
Absolutely. So when I came up with the book series, Legends of Orkney, I wanted to come up with a way to get people really excited to read the series. You know, they never heard of it before. It's really hard sometimes to get kids and young adults to sit down and read a book cover to cover. So I thought it'd be really interesting to come up with a mobile game experience that we could bring to fan cons across the country. This is our 5th fan con so far this year, and we've been developing the game and testing it and bringing it out and having fans kind of experience it. And what we're trying to do, the game itself is a location-based game, so you can only play it here at Indiana Gen Con right now. And what we've done is use Bluetooth technology, so we've got beacons, Bluetooth beacons, deployed all over the convention floor. And when you download the game Battlecasters, it gives you a location map that has a map of the Gen Con floor to it, and you'll go from beacon to beacon essentially on sort of a scavenger hunt quest, trying to collect all the cards and gain the wisdom that you need to be able to close the Stonefire portal that's caused dark magic to leak into our world, you know? So that's kind of the basis behind the game.
Very cool. So, like you said, it's very much based in a physical area. While it's a digital game, it's based on physical locations.
That's right.
And then it looks like we're seeing behind us kind of a leaderboard, so people can compete to try to complete the puzzle.
Well, this is a gamer convention, man. People are very competitive. You know, they want to have their name on top of the leaderboard, and we have people that walk by all the time to make sure their name's up there, or they'll play the game over and over again, trying to increase their time. And when they close the Stonefire today, I give them a copy of the book to take with them. And also, when you download the game and play it here at Indy Gen Con, we're donating $2 to the Indiana Public Library.
Oh, that's really great. So if you're not here at the con, are there other cons where this game will be available that you could play in the future?
Absolutely. So we're intending to take it to Seattle PAX Prime next, and then we'll finish the con season in October at New York Comic Con. And then next year, you know, we'll be back for a whole nother round of cons.
That's really awesome. So how does the theme of the game kind of relate to your book?
Yeah. So we didn't want to retell the story in the book, because now that wouldn't be exciting. So what we did is we kind of did a side story. So we give you a mission. You're a battlecaster, and, you know, it's your job to get out there and stop dark magic from leaking through, you know, from Orkney into our world, because the Stonefire portal has been opened by these witches. So really what it does is it allows you to get to know my characters, the creatures, and the magical objects that are in the story, but you're not actually reading the story as you're going along, but you get to meet the characters and interact with them. The witch Indara is always trying to lead you to the dark side to cast dark magic. Rigo the dwarf, you know, there's always a dwarf. Rigo the dwarf is trying to lead you to the good side, you know, and you get to choose as a player whether you want to be more light magic or dark magic. So you have a lot of choices you can make in the game, and you get to plunder other people. You can cast spells to, like, steal your friend's card or steal other people's card, and cast protection spells to protect yourself. So there's all kinds of things that you can do in the game to make the game more exciting, make it fun, and impact other people. You know, a lot of games it's really hard to impact other people in the game in a place like this, and so we're able to do that with the technology that we have.
Very cool. So it sounds like there's not only are you competing for time, you're also competing against other players while you're playing?
Yeah, pretty much what you can do is impact other players. You know, you can steal their cards, and you can make it harder for them. You can cast spells on them that cause them to not be able to access one of the realms, for example. You can close one of the beacons. You can cast a spell on it so that nobody else can go to that beacon for 10 minutes or something. So people are trying to beat their time, and now you just cast a spell that stopped them from getting into that beacon. And so, yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do, especially once people get familiar with the game and they start playing it, they start getting really good at it, and they just keep wanting to, you know, they want to mess with other people. That's the fun part of playing games, right?
Very cool. So if people have tried the game or see this video, where can they maybe get your book later when it's available?
Absolutely. So it'll be available on Amazon, of course, and at some of your local bookstores. But the best place to find out more information is either go to ElaineAdams.com website or the Battlecasters.com website.
Okay. Great. Well, thank you so much. This sounds like a really cool project, mixing different mediums and really using this convention space in a great way. So thank you so much for telling us about it.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me today, guys.
No worries. Thanks.